I recently stayed at the hotel at the White Lily, and I am going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description.
Arrival and check-in experience.
When we arrived, the staff was super welcoming and even helped us check in early, which was awesome since it was raining. They were really helpful and professional right from the start, making everything smooth. The whole process was quick and easy, and we felt right at home immediately. It was a great first impression. Room, bathroom, and the amenities. The room was super clean and comfortable, with a really comfy bed that made it easy to get a good night's sleep. The bathroom was spotless too, and I loved that they had free toiletries ready to go. Plus, having a flat-screen TV and free Wi-Fi in the room was a nice touch for chilling out after a long day of exploring.
The location and surroundings.
The location was seriously amazing, super close to everything cool in Prague, like the castle and Charles Bridge, just a few minutes walk. It felt really safe too, being in the Malestrana quarter with all the embassies around. There were tons of great pubs and restaurants nearby, but the hotel itself was on a quiet street, so no crazy noise at night. It was perfect for starting all our tourist walks right from the doorstep, and public transport was super easy and cheap to get around if we wanted to venture a bit further. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, the breakfast here was seriously one of the best I've had in Europe. They had everything, from a huge selection of delicious food and baked goods to even morning mimosas and espresso, which was such a nice touch. My wife is vegetarian, and she was super happy with all the options available, which isn't always the case at other hotels. Plus, the breakfast room and winter garden were really cozy and clean, making for a perfect start to each day. What's it like to stay here? Staying here, I felt like I was in my own little peaceful haven, right in the middle of all the action. The rooms were so spacious and clean, and honestly, the beds were some of the best I've ever slept in, super comfy. I loved how the hotel had this intimate, charming vibe, and it was just perfect for unwinding after a day of exploring. Plus, being able to step out onto the terrace or relax in the beautiful courtyard was such a nice bonus. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. The staff was super helpful and let us check in early, which was a lifesaver. The room was spotless and comfy, perfect for crashing after a long day. The location was unbeatable, right by all the main sites, but still quiet. Breakfast was incredible, seriously one of the best spreads I've seen, with tons of options. Here's what I disliked about the hotel.
Con, there's no elevator, so if you're on an upper floor, be ready for some stairs.
My overall rating for this hotel would be
9 out of 10.
So, would I stay here again? Absolutely, without a doubt. This place was such a gem, and I honestly hated to leave. Everything about it, from the super friendly staff to the amazing breakfast and that perfect location, just made my trip to Prague unforgettable. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.